Today is my birthday. I've literally been going to Disneyland every year for my birthday since 2015. Well, except last year because it was 2021. But we did do a Disneyland at home thing, which I will link in the cards. If you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend watching it because it's still one of my favorite videos on my channel. We are actually parked at this parking lot of a hotel, and this saved us a lot of money. This is your first tip of the day, not sponsored by Spot Hero, but I used Spot Hero and I got $13 parking versus $30. Amazing. Anyway, let's go to Disneyland and eat a bunch of good food. Yay! This is Bird's favorite thing to do. Get free boudin bread. Thank you. Okay, so we just went to Pym's Test Kitchen and we got some drinks, and then we also went to Award Wieners and we got some food. Originally, we wanted to eat at the Lamplight Lounge, but they weren't taking any walk-ins. They only were taking reservations. We might try to go again later to see if like anything changes, because every time we come here, we always eat there. So for the drink, I got this watermelon acai flavor, and it has popping boba at the bottom. Of course, we brought our Feed Meimei glass boba straw. Link will be in the description. It kind of just tastes like fizzy water with like a hint of like watermelon, I guess, like fruitiness.
Tastes like LaCroix.
No wonder I don't like it. Let's move on to the food because I think I would like that a lot more. So we got their asada fries, and I really like their fries because they always come in these really fun shapes. Gotta get a bite with the guac and the asada. I really like these fries, the shape.
The wedge.
Fun to eat.
Fun to eat.
Even though I've been going to Disneyland for years, I actually never tried Award Wieners until they started having this item, which is the funnel cake fries. And they always switch up the flavors. So today it's like a chocolate marshmallowy flavor, which sounds pretty similar to like s'mores, I guess. It actually tastes different from before. We used to really like these because it kind of had this mochi-like texture in the middle.
More chewy, I think.
This one is not as mochi-y.
No, yeah, I agree.
This one is actually more like what funnel cake fries would be like.
I agree. Kind of tastes like churros.
Yeah, it does kind of taste like churros with like marshmallow cream and chocolate. The portion size decreased. Still a good treat, just not as good as before. Okay, so here we have something that I've actually never tried at Disney before, which is their quesadilla tacos. I'm trying my best to pronounce it correctly, but I can't really roll my R's. So it comes with 2 tacos, and it's beef and cheese inside, and then it comes with the side of consomme. So I'm gonna squeeze some lime on it, and then we're gonna dip it in the consomme. Whoa, it looks so juicy. Oh my gosh. It's pretty good. The consomme adds some nice flavor. The beef, it's a little bit dry. It's the kind that gets stuck in your teeth. But it's actually nice to have the consomme to kind of moisten it back up. I feel like they could have put a little bit more cheese, but also sometimes I don't like when it's too much cheese. Then it's like too rich. Like a Mexican niro mian. Oh, you know what you should do is get the free bread from Boudin and soak it in there.
That would be good.
We got the Pixar Frosty Parfait, and it comes with lemon soft serve, blue raspberry slush, and more lemon soft serve. And this is definitely one of our favorite things to get at Disney, not just because it's really, really good, but also because it's definitely one of the most value. It's like $7, and if you go to the Disneyland side and get Dole Whip, it's like $6.50, and it's like not even close to how big this is. So definitely a value item at Disney, and it's really hot today, even though it's February. So much needed. Wow, it's like tart because it's lemon. Very refreshing. You want some?
Sure.
Yum.
The flavors are melting
in my tongue. Yay, I won! Yeah! We got a cookie num num. Look how ooey gooey chocolatey that is. They always heat it up for you so that the chocolate is melty. The outside is crispy, chocolate is nice and melted and gooey. It's very buttery actually, like when you eat it, just like you taste all that butter.
Cookie.
Num num.
Num num cookie.
We just went to Schmoozies and they usually have really good milkshakes there, and they're also really cute. Like they always have a Mickey or Minnie themed one, and this one is the Sorcerer Mickey shake. It's actually a cookies and cream shake, and then we have the little Oreo Mickey ears on top. So creamy. Definitely get the Oreo. Really can't go wrong, honestly.
A human child.
I look stupid.
I wasn't ready. Look at Yoda.
Look, I'm holding my phone. Thank you. You guys, we are here at the Lamplight Lounge. We literally, every hour, okay, maybe not every hour, maybe like every 2 hours-ish,
yeah.
we went to go check, to go see if the Lamplight Lounge was taking walk-in seating. And literally every time they're like,
no, we're not taking walk-ins right now, and we really don't know if we're gonna be able to take any at all today.
and even the very last time we went, they were like,
We're not taking any today, period.
okay, and then I was like,
Let's just check one more time, you know, it won't hurt. We're gonna go that way anyway. Let's just check, right?
we go there, it looks like people are getting turned away, or so we thought. And then we overheard one person in front of us asking, and they were taking them, and we were so happy. So basically we're here. Moral of the story, don't give up. Even when people tell you to give up, they said no walk-ins at all today, but we didn't give up. So next time you're thinking about giving up, think about this story.
Don't
give up.
Don't give up.
Yay, I'm just so happy to be here. All right, so while we're waiting for our food, I thought I would tell you guys about this tip. It's called the Buddy Pass, and we used it earlier on the Monsters Inc. ride. Basically, if you have a party of like 1 or 2 people, you can go to the front, like where you enter the ride, and you can just ask them if they're doing the Buddy Pass that day, and they'll give you this slip that says Buddy Pass on it, and you just go right through the exit, and you basically just like skip the whole line, because basically how it works is kind of just how like a single rider line would work, except that they allow like 1 to 2 people instead of just 1 person. But yeah, we always use this on Monsters Inc. because sometimes that one gets to even like 45, 60 minutes, and that's like one of my favorite rides, but I'm not willing to wait 60 minutes for that ride. So that's definitely a hack. We've also used it on Toy Story Mania, although today when we asked them, they said they're not doing the Buddy Pass today, but we have had a success with the Buddy Pass on that ride as well. So that's just a quick little tip for you guys watching this video. I didn't find out about that Buddy Pass thing until like maybe 5 years ago, and I've been going to Disneyland every single year for my whole life, so that's definitely a well-kept secret. All right, so we got some drinks. It's actually a flight. They have certain Valentine's Day cocktails. The flight comes with 1 of each. We have a sour, a sweet, and a spicy. So let's try the sour one first. Oh, it's not bad.
Really?
I mean, it's not bad in the sense that you can't taste alcohol that much. And then I think the sour, the like citrusy.
Yeah, it kind of cancels out.
Yeah, it kind of takes over. This is a spicy. Wait, this one's good. It's not spicy. I don't think it's spicy. It's like very fizzy. It has really nice level of carbonation. All right, this one's the sweet one. It tastes like juice with a hint of alcohol aftertaste. I like the spicy one. Nothing beats water though. Well, maybe boba, but other than that. Oh my gosh, the food is here. So we got their famous lobster nachos, which we've been getting for like 5 years now, 6 years, something like that. Look at this huge plate. Oh my gosh. It's always filled with fresh lobster meat. It has beans, it has cheese, it has pico de gallo, it has jalapenos, or I think it's serrano peppers actually. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
So good. The tortillas are freshly fried. They're really nice and crispy. It's like the perfect crunchiness and the perfect thickness. It's not too thick, but it's thick enough and sturdy enough to hold the toppings. Next up, we also got their tuna poke. We usually like to get this just as like a light little appetizer kind of situation. It comes with this like little shell kind of thing. I feel like they actually just fried rice paper. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on it, but I feel like that's what this is. So I just grabbed a piece of that big chip, added some poke on top. They also have some avocado and edamame. The tuna just melts in your mouth. You get a nice light crisp from that like fried rice paper type thing. Avocado's really, really creamy. There's kind of like a citrusy kind of taste to it as well. It's definitely a good thing to get when it's like hot outside and you need something to cool you down. It's like refreshing. And then for dessert, we got these oolong donuts. And this is actually part of their Lunar New Year celebration, which we're here the day after the Lunar New Year celebration ended. Unfortunately, we missed it this year, but I thought I'd just ask if they had this oolong donut, and they ended up having it. I think the powder is where it gets that oolong flavor from. I'm gonna give it a dip. Oh wow, it's nice and warm inside. I don't know, it's kind of fluffy at the same time, but also kind of dense. I wouldn't say the oolong flavor is super pronounced. It tastes good though.
Hi, Mickey! Oh, he's so cute! Mickey! Oh, wow!
First things first, gotta have my coffee. Except usually it's boba, you guys know that. But we will be having the cold brew black calf. On the bottom is cold brew, and then they top it with basically the equivalent to cheese foam that you can get at the boba shops. And then they top it with Cocoa Puffs, so it brings that really nice like crunchy cereal texture. You can mix it all up and drink it like that, or you can sip it so you can get some of the cheese foam and some of the cold brew. The Cocoa Puffs really add that nice textural element to it. They also use this really special like crunchy ice. So if you are an ice cruncher, you will definitely like this ice. I actually have a recipe of me making this at home, so I will link that in the description if you guys are interested. And then just right next door is the Ronto wrap place. So we went ahead and got a Ronto wrap, roasted pork, grilled pork sausage, peppercorn sauce, tangy slaw wrapped in pita. I really like that snap from the sausage. The slaw is nice and crunchy, very tangy actually. Definitely has like a vinegary taste. It goes really, really well with it. Pita, I'm a bit disappointed. I wish it was like fluffier or maybe warmed up a little bit more. If you're looking for something more filling in Star Wars Land, I definitely recommend the pot roast. I actually featured it in my other video where I ate at Disneyland. I'll link that in the cards if you want to check it out.
And like a Mediterranean hot dog.
Yeah, a Mediterranean hot dog. Yeah, that's actually kind of a accurate description. So we just went to Rose Taverne and they have these cute Valentine's Day treats. So this is the gorgeous gray stuff, and they usually have gray stuff when it's not Valentine's Day, but this one is like Valentine's themed because it has the pink cookie and then it has like Valentine sprinkles on top. But basically inside there's like a red velvet cake, and then on the outside there's a cookies and cream mousse. And then we have the strawberry sweetheart tea, which is black tea with lemon sweetened with strawberries. Since it's called a tea, I didn't expect it to be a slush, but I'm not mad at it because I like slushes. Oh wow, it's very strawberry-y. Oh wow, and you do get that tea. It tastes like when you get like a lemon black tea, like Lipton or Brisk, and then they added a lot of like strawberry flavor.
It's like, you know how sometimes you go on a fun run for school, and during the fun run they give you like popsicles, and the popsicle is kind of like melted. That's what it is like.
Very specific description.
I like it though.
I like it too. Now we're gonna try the gray stuff. It's delicious, and that's how the song goes, at least. Should I just give it a bite, like straight up? The gray stuff is indeed delicious. The cookies and cream mousse is super yummy. I mean, I love anything cookies and cream. This cookie on the bottom has like a lemony flavor to it. The red velvet cake is not dry. Definitely like soft and fluffy. Feed bird. Okay, so now we just went to Harbour Galley and they have this little seating area in the back and you can see the ship right behind me, so that's pretty cool. We got the lobster roll. This thing is about $15 and it comes with a bag of chips. Definitely has a good amount of lobster chunks in there. It looks like it's mixed with onion and celery and topped with chives. And it's on this nice fluffy roll. Seems like they toasted it because it's a bit crispy to the touch. Can you guys hear that? Definitely has nice flavor. Got a good bite of those big lobster chunks. I'm trying to see if they buttered the roll because they don't taste it that much, but it looks like it might have been buttered like very lightly. It's got a nice flavor and crunch from the onions and celery. I think it has a decent amount of lobster in this thing. Then we also got the clam chowder in a sourdough bread bowl. I'm gonna add some Tabasco. This looks so thick and creamy. Let's try. Oh wow, it's so thick. This is some of the thickest clam chowder I've ever had. Like, look how thick. Very creamy. I think this is really good for when it's like cold out. The bread part itself is usually better. This one tastes a little bit not as fresh as usual. I love dipping it with the clam chowder. We also stopped by the mint julep bar because it's right next to Harbour Galley. They had this passion fruit mint julep and I heard passion fruit and I was like, click, let's order it immediately. I think this is really interesting though because it's like a pinkish color. It looks more strawberry than passion fruit. It tastes really minty. Like it tastes like toothpaste. I'm trying to get the passion fruit flavor. But yeah, this doesn't taste like passion fruit. It tastes really strongly of mint.
It's like mint toothpaste juice.
Honestly, I'd say it's pretty accurate description. And then we, of course, had to get some beignets. So right now they're having a special butter cookie heart-shaped beignets. That's what it was called. Obviously, the normal Mickey-shaped beignets are also really, really good. But whenever they have a seasonal flavor, I really like to try it. Because last time I tried their chocolate strawberry beignets, and those were so good. Like, even better than the original. Let's shake this up. Ooh! Oh my gosh, they're so cute. They're heart-shaped. Let's pull one of these out. Look how cute! Oh my gosh, the heart. So light, so fluffy, so airy. And then they had an option to order a side of cookie butter sauce. Let's try it with the cookie butter sauce. This cookie butter sauce has really strong cookie butter flavor and it goes really well with this. These are a winner for sure. I mean, any beignets from Mint Julep Bar are a pretty safe bet. They always do a really good job. This is strawberry. We're in trouble.
Big doo-doo.
For you and the resistance.
Yay! We made it!
We are at the Plaza Inn and we got their famous specialty fried chicken. It comes with the fried chicken, of course, and then mashed potatoes and gravy, green beans, and a biscuit. It looks so nice and golden brown. Nice and crispy. It's so flavorful, well seasoned. Sometimes I find that the breast is quite dry, so I like to dip it in the gravy and the mashed potatoes, and then it helps it get a little more juicy and moist. The mashed potatoes are always really nice and creamy, go really well with the gravy. The green beans, usually they're quite squeaky. Not the best green beans ever, but you know, it comes with the meal, so I eat them. There's something about this biscuit, I'm not a huge fan. Usually Bird eats it. As mom would say, give to Bird. Also, to wash it down, we got this horchata cold brew from Rancho del Zocalo. You definitely get the coffee flavor, but it's not too strong. It's not overpowering the horchata flavor. You definitely get the cinnamoniness, and it's topped with whipped cream, so it's nice and sweet, really creamy. I would definitely get this again. If you like sweet coffee drinks, I would definitely recommend. Okay, you guys, it's for some reason raining, hailing, thundering, lightning. It was super crazy, like no one was prepared for this kind of weather. So while we wait out the rain, I figured let's get more food. So we got this grilled cheese and tomato soup combo from Jolly Holiday Bakery. The cheese looks nice and ooey gooey. The bread is crispy. Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna go ahead and dip it in the soup. It's so good. The tomato soup is so creamy, has a nice basil-y flavor. It gets soaked into the bread so well. So you really get that like cheesy, crunchy, creamy, basil-y, tomatoey. Oh! Some of the bread is like quite crunchy and a bit hard, but since you dip it with the soup, it like softens it, gets some moisture back in there. The classic, simple, but delicious combination.
Thank you.
Okay, so I totally forgot to film an outro for this because I think we were just so full and tired from the day. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you get notified when I upload. Give this video a thumbs up. And here's today's comment shout out. Thank you so much for your support. And if you want to be in the next video's comment shout out, make sure you comment something down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye! We also have some leftover biscuit. I figured it'll probably be yummy to dip it in the soup as well. No, I didn't like it. What's your description this time?
Tasty. Perfect for when you want tasty food.